The morning sun filtered through the trees as Jesus sat on a smooth rock overlooking the crowd gathered around him. People had traveled far, farmers with dusty feet, mothers holding children, fishermen smelling of the sea. They waited, quiet and expectant. Jesus looked at them with warmth in his eyes. "Be careful how you judge others," he said gently, "because the measure you use will be used on you." Some in the crowd shifted uneasily. Jesus smiled and added, "Why worry about the tiny speck in your brother's eye when you ignore the heavy plank in your own?" Laughter rippled through the listeners. The image was silly, but they understood. "First remove the plank from your own eye," he continued, "and then you will see clearly to help your brother." A child tugged at his mother's sleeve, pointing at Jesus as he went on. "If your heart is seeking God, ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will open." His voice grew stronger. "Which of you would give your child a stone when he asks for bread, or a snake when he asks for fish? If you, who are imperfect, know how to give good gifts, how much more will your Father in heaven give to those who ask?" The people nodded, some smiling with hope. Then Jesus rose to his feet. His tone became solemn. "There is a narrow road that leads to life," he said, tracing a thin line across the dust with his foot, "and a wide road that many walk on, but it leads to destruction. Choose wisely." He warned them, too, about false teachers, those who looked gentle like sheep, but were fierce like hidden wolves. "You'll know them by their fruit," he told them. A good tree cannot produce bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot produce good fruit. Later, as the wind whispered through the branches, Jesus ended with a story the people would never forget. "Everyone who hears my words and does them is like a wise builder who built his house on a rock. The rains fell. The floods rose. The winds beat against the house, but it stood firm." He paused, letting the image settle. "But the one who hears my words and ignores them is like a foolish builder who built on sand. When the storms came, the house collapsed with a great crash. The crowd sat in awed silence. Jesus spoke not like other teachers, but with an authority that stirred their hearts. And as they walked away, they carried his words with them, words of warning, hope, wisdom, and a call to a higher way of living.